Hang on. Okay, let's see here. I've had this idea, and I'm like, you know what? I want to figure out a way that not just give a reason. Yes, just so in other businesses.
Game theory.
Yes.
So prisoner's dilemma.
Okay.
Prisoner's dilemma is one of the first things you study in game theory. Game theory is what business owners play in order to get results in their business, right?
Okay.
You're playing it all the time.
Yeah.
Whether it's negotiating with your wife, or negotiating with your kids, or negotiating with other business people, or negotiating with customers, you're playing game theory. It's if this, then that.
Sure.
Right? So if you create a game where everybody wins, and people only lose when they don't play the game.
Yes. Yes.
Think about it. If you can create a game where you win by referring other businesses, and you win by shopping at local businesses, but you lose by shopping at other businesses that are not local.
Yeah, you don't get that discount or whatever. Yes.
Your game theory. Game theory is the idea, the study of creating a matrix where every player has different options, right? You have an option, I have an option. We can do business together, we can not do business together. If we do business together, we both win. If we don't do business together, or you don't do business with me, but I'm willing to do business with you, you lose, I win.
Yeah.
So now your only choice is to do business with me, right? So the idea of game theory is that you create a game where the only possible outcome is to do business together.
I love this.
Remember the negotiation?
Yes.
So let me give you a scenario. You're selling your business, you're moving across the world, you're moving to Japan, okay? If you don't sell it, you lose $50,000. If you do sell it to me, you win $150,000. If you sell it to somebody else, you lose $25,000. What are you going to do?
Sell it to you for $150,000.
Why?
Because I get it. Because it's the most money.
It benefits you.
Yes.
That's game theory.
And it benefits them because they wanted it.
I benefit by acquiring my competition.
Yeah.
Or by simply gaining access to your customers, or by being
yes.
That's
benefits.
game theory.
See, we need to have a mastermind on the game theory of this.
Study game theory, because what you're talking about is game theory. You're talking about, hey, I'm going to do the legwork to go around and talk to all these small business owners and pitch them on a no-cost, upfront idea that allows me to do the work and them to benefit. When they benefit, I benefit, right? Promoting your business. You are doing the work to benefit them and yourself.
Yes.
And then every dollar you make,
and the customer actually benefits because they actually get the discount.
And they get a better service.
Yes.
If you're the best service in town.
Yes.
And you can now donate more money to charity, give more money.
Well, yeah, freedom. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. See, I'm glad I asked you about this. I feel like Cree will understand where I'm coming from, but you took it to another level, which...
Game theory.
No, I appreciate it.
That was one of the college classes I am very glad I took.
Okay. No, yes, feel like I need to read a book on game theory. Yeah. Business game theory.
Just study Prisoner's Dilemma.
Okay. Prisoner's Dilemma, everybody. Small business owners, let's all help each other out. Let's figure out this prisoner's dilemma.
Basically, it's a matrix where both prisoners lose if they tell, like they rat on each other.
Yeah.
And they will always rat on each other, given the possible outcomes. So if you create a different game where nobody tattletales, but instead they prop each other up, and the only possible outcome that causes them to lose is when they rat on each other,
or
they try and take business away from each other, you're literally creating a positive outcome loop.
Yes, which is what I want, the positive outcome loop.
Think about our networking group.
Yes.
When I go in and do a great job for you, if I don't do a great job, I lose.
Yes.
If I do a great job, you talk me up.
Yes.
If you do a great job for me, you win. If you don't do a great job, you lose.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's a positive feedback loop.
Yes.
That's why the group works.
Yes. No, exactly.
Same thing with podcasts. I come on, I get free marketing, you get free content.
Yes.
Win-win, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Even if I reach 10 people,
yep,
I still get more exposure than I had without it.
Yes. Yes. Which, by the way, that's my only ask for you and anyone that comes on.
Promote yourself.
Promote the hell out of this thing for me.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly. So
because who benefits? We both do.
Exactly. This is good stuff. You got my brain spinning.
Wink.
You got my brain spinning here.
And who benefits from receiving your services?
The customer.
Yeah, someone that wants good, honest, reliable work.
Thank you. I love I love the affirmation. I've been running by a couple people, and I had no one go, that's kind of dumb. But I didn't have anyone expand on it like you did here, which made even more sense.
You would not be referred if you didn't do a good job.
Yes.
If you're referred a lot, that's just a testimonial that you do good work.
Yes. All right. That was fun. We got to move on because that was I figured we'd go down a rabbit hole there, and we did, and it was good. Yes, that deserved the bell ring. Couple more questions here to wrap up. What is the best advice you've been given as it pertains to business?
Finish what you start. Do what you say you're going to do.
Okay, it's that simple. What's the advice? Any advice you would give? Same thing. Finish what you started. Do what you're going to do.
Don't quit your job.
Okay.
Start while you're working for somebody else.
Okay.
If you can work in what you want to do, like if you want to be a real estate developer, if you want to be a exterior remodeler, if you want to be a, let's say I don't know, you want to run a sewing company, right? Sewing shop. You want to run an e-commerce store. You want to run a sign printing business, right? Go work for somebody else.
Sure.
Work for them to learn how to do the business.
Okay, which makes perfect sense.
That's why I started at Apple. I wanted to learn how to go into that business, but once I got pigeonholed into one role, and they wouldn't let me go to accounting or finance or any of the other roles, I'm like, I'm done. I go, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he talks about work to learn, not to earn.
Okay.
He worked in Xerox's sales. He went to the Army or the Marines to go learn how to be a helicopter pilot, right, in his story. Whether it's true or not doesn't really matter. The fact is that he went to go learn how to lead people, then he worked to learn how to sell, then he worked to go build his business.
Sure.
Focus on your business and work to gain skills.
Yes. You cannot acquire enough skills.
You can work at McDonald's and make $16 an hour. You will not starve. Go work for skills.
Yes.
Home builder, roofer, contractor, plumber, electrician, any of these skills are valuable. If you learn how to save and invest, you can then turn any of those into millions.
Yes. No, Great, man. Melt my brain here. I know there's some that we didn't touch on, and so maybe you'll answer it here. We'll see if I'm reading you. What is a question I should have asked that I did not? And if you don't answer it, then I will ask this other question about something that. But anyway.
I don't know, man. I think you've asked a lot of questions.
All right, cool. Well, I did. If that's the case, then I want to ask you about this, or at least let you tell people about this. Tell them about the game you play. That
Cash flow?
Yes, the one that you host and teach people how to. That's the one. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Explain that just briefly, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. So basically, anybody that wants to learn how to get out of the rat race, which is the 9 to 5, right?
Yep.
Grind to 5, or whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
Basically, you're working for somebody to get skills, right? How do you go from being a skills-based employee to being self-employed or business owner, and then eventually an investor?
Okay.
And the game is a simulation.
Okay.
So if you ever have traded stocks, or if you've ever thought about trading stocks,
Mm-hmm.
the best way to learn how to trade stocks is to simulate it.
Okay.
With fake money. Like
Sure.
we're playing with fake money right here.
Yes.
Right? So we're gambling with fake money. If you want to go learn blackjack, go learn with fake money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The idea is that you're risking nothing to learn. You're risking fictitious money, which is really like, if you think about the U.S. currency system,
Yeah.
it's fictitious.
Yes.
Like, what's a dollar worth? I mean,
Not a dollar.
This is like a $5, $4, $2, $1,
Yeah.
5, 8, 12, I don't know.
Yeah.
This glass is what, 50 cents if you buy it on Amazon, but if it's like in a store, it's worth $2.50.
Yeah.
So it's fake money. But the idea of value is not.
Mm-hmm.
So value is what you put on something, like this board. I put value on this board differently. You think of it as a game, I think of it as a teaching tool.
Yeah.
So cash flow is about teaching people in a simulation how they can save, invest, and use their existing resources to then go out and create a balance sheet, an income, assets, learn how to invest and save, learn how to use interest to go out and acquire more assets.
Yeah.
We teach everybody this in like a 2 or 3 hour game.
Okay.
So it's like you can get a crash course in investing and go out and buy your first house
Yes.
after playing this game.
So, which
I'm not saying you'll make money,
no, exactly.
but you can learn the fundamentals before ever spending money.
Which leads me to my last question. How can people find you, Creek? So they can maybe call you or message you about learning that, or to buy a house or sell you some real estate. I mean, how can they get a hold of you? Where can they best find you?
Yeah, so if they are looking to get rid of a real estate problem or need help with a real estate problem, they can go ahead and email me.
Okay.
Millennial REI Group. That's
Okay.
Millennial with 2 L's, 2 N's.
Yeah, right.
Millennial REI Group.
Okay.
At gmail.com. If they want to take a property and make it cash flow more without headache or stress, then they can also go over to our website, Stay Albatross.
Okay.
STAY, Albatross, like the bird.
Yes.
ALBATROSS.
Yes.
That is our furnished housing / done for you company.
Yes.
And if they're looking to invest with us, they can also email me too.
Okay. And what about the cash flow game? You still
Cash
do
flow?
host that from time to time?
On a limited basis.
Okay.
Because we took over that new business, we kind of scaled back a little bit.
Okay.
The goal is to get that going once a week,
All right. Cool.
probably on Sundays.
All right. Well, I know there's lots of other things that you have insight about. You've helped me. Once again, I will just tell you to contact Cree because he has some other skills, exceptional skills. If you would like to learn them, he can push you in the right direction or help you. So, with that, Cree, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate that you're going to give some money to charity today, and I do not have to, but I would have gladly given it to Phantom Warrior. Thank you for taking time out of your day to educate us, for people to get to know you. Quickly, just a quick shout out to Creekside Cigar Lounge. I know I've said it already. They host us here generously. They have great cigar selection, small business owners, great shop here in Belton, Texas. Wiener Tactical is where I get all the clothes that you see me wear. Shop local, this hat, all of it. They make a lot of good clothes. Give them a buzz. El Baracho is where we get the hooch from. We didn't get this hooch there, but he has a lot of good hooch. Small business owner.
Where's El Baracho?
317 in Moody, Texas. So
Nice.
if you want to buy from a local guy, great guy. Really, the whole point is support your small business or local small businesses. Yeah, we all are guilty of wanting that quick convenience and for the less price, but you are really supporting families and your community at large when you promote a small business and buy from them. So with that, thank you for watching. Please keep watching. Subscribe, like, hit the
down
bell
below.
button, comment below, give us some comments.
Even if they're good or bad.
Actually, and that's something I'll ask you, just or message me if you would like to be on the podcast. We are looking for small business owners all the time. We want to tell your story. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Cree. Have a great day, buddy.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes. If you like the video you just watched, hit the subscribe and like button. Also, why don't you hit that bell to stay up to date when further videos are coming out.